Hi everyone, happy International Scrapbook Day weekend. Today is Friday and I know the actual day is tomorrow for National Scrapbooking Day, but I thought it would just be fun to start the festivities like a lot of other people are today, Friday. So a couple of things. I have this video that I'm going to post. Not sure which video will go up first, but after I am done with this layout, I am going to post a couple other videos. And stay tuned for one of those because it is a giveaway. I was given a stamp set by Technique Tuesday to give away for National Scrapbook Weekend, and I think you guys will really like it. So stay tuned for that. If this video goes up second, then don't forget to go back and watch that video. So either way, this is another layout that I did back in the crop in February, and hopefully I'm really glad that I've had these layouts from way back then. I have been really busy. Some of you may know my kids have been sick, so I missed a couple Friday videos. I do apologize about that, but life happens, you know. And I also decided to start cleaning and organizing my desk, and I might show you a little bit of that in one of the videos today, what I'm currently working on. So that has really, I do organize my desk quite often. I change my mind about a lot of the way I want to organize, but this one's a little bit different, but I will talk about that in another video. So this layout is a little bit different. I am following a sketch from the Close to My Heart book. I can't remember what they call those. There's different volumes of it though, and the recent one I really like. It's organized by photos, and I'm going to alter it just a little bit. I'm going to have the main photos. These are pictures of my son, and I absolutely adore that picture of him on the left that you can see there. I think that picture just turned out so adorable. He was at his school and they were having a ladybug picnic, and so they basically went outside, ate a little bit of lunch, and then the teacher let a bunch of ladybugs go that they had. You know, you can purchase ladybugs for your garden, and so they got to use their little microscope thingies or whatever you call those and look at the ladybugs and observe them, and then they let them go in the community garden that was behind the school. So these photos go really well with this collection. This is a doodle bug collection that I am using, and it's pretty old. I believe it's called Spring Garden. And bear with me here. Again, I did this layout way back in February, so I don't remember the process of how I did everything, but what I'm doing here is I'm cutting I had a lot of photos. I'm cutting most of these down to 3x4. And what I'm going to do with those, which unfortunately you won't see me put them in the page protector, but I'm going to take all those 3x4s and I'm going to put them into a page protector to go into the middle of the double page layout. There was just so many photos, but I really liked all of them. They were really cute, and I thought he might enjoy the pictures of, you know, seeing with his friends and stuff in the future. So I didn't want to get rid of any of them. Sometimes I can narrow it down and sometimes I can't. So I just decided I was going to add a page protector in the middle of the two layouts. So I'm just cutting a lot of those down. You will see me kind of decorate some of those cards later on in this video. So again, I'm just cutting down more of the photos, and I'm going to move away the scraps. And this layout that I am following called for some strips of pattern paper on both the left and right hand pages. I didn't follow it exactly. I cut the strips down basically to what the size is that it called for on the sketch. One thing that's really neat about the Close to My Heart sketches is, I believe, Make It From Your Heart might be the name of their sketchbooks. That might be what they call it. But they also, kind of like Scrapbook Generation, their sketches will tell you the sizes to cut the paper. And it's kind of neat because a lot of times it'll show you on one 12x12 what to cut it down. It doesn't say just cut a strip this, and this size. It will show you the 12x12 sheet that you want to use cut this size off of it and this size off of it and this size off of it. So it's those are really neat. You should check out some of their sketches sometimes if you like that idea. Their Workshops Your Way are really neat and are really quick and easy if you need, like, they're good to take to crops because you don't have to think about a lot of things while you're chit-chatting with all your friends and everything. So anyways, I feel like this is a plug for close to my heart. Let's get back to the layout. So anyways, I didn't, like I said, do exactly the same strips as it called for in the sketch, but I did cut down different strips to go with my page. This collection had ladybugs, a page with like ladybugs and some ladybug stickers and stuff, so I thought it went really well with obviously the ladybug picnic. So I'm just adding some of the strips now that you can see. So this is going to be the left-hand page, and I didn't ink any of these papers up. These pastel-y colors from Doodlebug, I don't always ink them up. If I were to ink them up, maybe I would use a gray, but like I said, I didn't really worry about it. So this pink paper here did not come with the collection. It was just one that I had in my bag, and I wanted a solid color to go in the middle. This was part of the sketch also, and I think I again altered the sizes of it just to fit my photos, but I had this 5x7, that really cute one I was talking about a few minutes ago, and I definitely wanted that to be the star of a page. So it's going to go there on the left, and then I have this for the right hand page, and I'm just putting them together to make sure that it lines up. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue the strips down on the very right hand page. Oh no, first I'm going to go ahead and add some of the pictures. I think I add 2 3x4s, as you can see here. It might have called for a 4x6 there, I can't remember, but I'm adding 2 3x4s and 1 4x6 on this side, and I'm basically picking out the photos that tell most of the story, or that I really wanted to remember most of the day for him, if that makes any sense. So the ones that are going in between in the page protector are ones that are just kind of extra photos, but these photos are the cutest ones. And I did cover up a lot of the kids' faces with washi tape on that top photo, so if you're wondering what that is, just, you know, I don't know the rules and everything, and I know a lot of these pictures are probably shared on Instagram and everything anyway, but I thought, oh well, I don't know. I don't know the rules. So, but that is like how they had the picnic. It's a row of him and his friends at the school, and everybody's eating, and then there's him holding a little bag they made, and I don't remember what was in the bag, maybe a plant or something, and then a ladybug crawling on his hand. I thought that was a really neat photo to take of the ladybug close up on his hand. So, and now I am going to go ahead and glue down the strips on the right hand side of the page, and I picked a couple of the colors. I believe that might be what it called for in the sketch, is to take some of the strips that you put on the left hand and bring it over to the right. And you can see what I mean. I brought a polka dot one over, and I brought the green one over, and then I decided not to cut a third strip. I just wanted to add this sticker, border sticker, and I really like to try to use up those border stickers because I like them a lot. And these are, I believe the font to this sticker you can see me pulling out there is the Abigail. So again, I'm at the crop. I'm just going through the stickers that I had taken with me, and I couldn't decide on the color. I thought the pink, this is a boy layout. Well, kind of, sort of. I mean, it is about my son and his class. And it does end up having a lot of pink on it, but that doesn't really bother me because the whole, it goes together well in the end. And it doesn't bother me to use girlish colors on boy layouts anyway. So there I'm just trying to decide. I really liked this, how bold this, this is like a pink glitter. It might look red in the video, but it's a pink glitter. Sorry, it's thickers, that's what the word is. I couldn't think of it. I wanted to use that because of how bold it was, but it was just a little too dark pink. It just didn't work too well with everything else that I had to go with this layout. And part of why I wanted to use that was so I could put it underneath the photo, but I ended up deciding to use, these are Doodlebug alphabets, so they're yellow, or I mean they're pink, sorry, goes really well with the colors in their pattern papers. So I went ahead and decided to go with this one, and I really liked the font. I thought the font was really playful for the whole ladybug theme. So I'm just spelling out Ladybug Picnic right now, and I'm just going to go ahead, and I believe that it does stay in that spot along the photo, and I don't always really think to put my titles along vertically like that along the side of a picture, but I really like the look, so I'm glad that I went ahead and did that with this layout. And that pink matches pretty well to that pink pattern, or that pink cardstock that I had. Like I said, I don't really remember where that came from, but so I'm just dotting my I's and finishing up my title. And I do add journaling when I get home, and I apologize, there are no still pictures in the end. I'm not exactly sure what happened, why I didn't get any still pictures, but so to bring the font over and kind of add a little bit of the same thing, I went ahead and took the number stickers on this sheet, and I just added the date to the right hand page, so it kind of ties both pages in together a little bit too. And now I'm just going to go ahead and pull out some of the stickers that I have to go with this collection. This is an older collection, so it didn't have, it's back before they started making like all the ephemera packs and extra things to go with the collections. But I do have a couple sticker sheets and some enamel stickers and some, they're enamel dots, but they're kind of like a matte finish or softer texture. They're not shiny. So I added some foam tape to that Good Times banner sticker, and I popped it up there on the top right. And then there was this circle sticker that you can see there that says my favorite photo. And since I've told you how much I really like that photo, I wanted to use it, but I just wasn't sure how I liked it there, if I liked it or not. So then there was this little ladybug tag sticker, and I decided to go ahead and glue this my favorite photo sticker down. I think I mentioned that I did my journaling at home, and so when I got home I just typed up a little bit of journaling on some white cardstock and cut it in strips and placed it underneath the photo, right where you can see me working with the arrow right now. So I tried to put the arrow down, but right now it's not going to work. And then I'm going to take, there's not a whole lot of stickers on here that I'm really too crazy about or really that will go. There's a lot of like sunshine and spring things, and not a whole lot of like real ladybug picnic themed. So I did put that ladybug tag there down by that photo, and right now, since the tag has like a little empty hole where you would put like a brad or something, I am going to play around with a couple of like these enamel dots that are the furry, not furry, that's not a good word for it, but the matte finish ones. But I decided that I didn't really like the way that was looking, so I'm just going to trim off that little tag part, and it looks just like a little circle sticker now. So I'm just reading the word stickers and trying to find anything that would work that doesn't necessarily scream spring. It is springtime in this layout, but I wanted to focus on more than just that factor. So here are the little ladybug enamel stickers that go with this collection, and I think they turned out really super cute with this layout. I kind of just sprinkle them all around the page. I didn't really care that if it was in a certain cluster or if it was in a group of 3 or anything. Ladybugs can climb and fly everywhere, so I wasn't too worried about it. So I also added a tag sticker and a word sticker up in the right hand cluster, also with that heart that I added a little while ago. And then I added that arrow sticker. I was really hoping to use that arrow sticker just for a little something different. And here I am just adding again more of those ladybug stickers around. I do basically have them in groups of 3, not the ladybugs, my 3 clusters I mean. And here you can see there's a lot of smile, happy, and hello, and I didn't really want to add any of those, but I decided that I did want to go ahead and add the flowers. And again, I don't care that it's a boy layout and it's got pink and flowers. I think that it turns out great anyway. And so I'm going to add just a grouping of flowers in each cluster, just for a little something more. And I really like how the flowers turned out. I added a couple of just the single leaves and some of the flowers. And I think it just really helps draw your eye around the page. In the bottom right hand cluster that you can see on this page that I'm trimming off there, I kind of made it so the flower went off the bottom of the page. I thought that just kind of, I don't really know, I kind of liked that little bit of added interest that it had there. Made it look like it wasn't just all on the page. I don't always think to add my clusters and stuff going off the page, but that time I really liked it. So just to add a little bit more around, I have this border sticker, another border sticker, and it kind of pulls in the orangey colors that are up in the top right cluster. So I went ahead and added that, and now I'm trimming down my layout just a tiny bit. And that is mainly how this part of the layout's going to go. And I really like it. I really like that blue flower that's in the left cluster that I'm working on here. And I'm just, again, adding a few more flowers around. I'm figuring, hey, let's just use up these stickers. So again, just adding a few more things around. And now what I'm going to do is pull out all these. Most of them are cut to 3x4. I can't remember. I think I trim a couple of them down. And I'm just going to add a few things to these pictures so that they will coordinate with the layout a little bit. And I was looking, I don't think they had 3x4 cut aparts. I think they just had these 4x4 cut aparts. But you can always take your 4x4 cut aparts and trim them down just a little bit to work with 3x4 pockets. So you will see what I mean right here. I was trying to decide which ones. I really liked a lot of the designs, so I didn't want to cover up too many of them. But I'm going to cut down this striped one, and I'm cutting it to 3x4, and there's some words on there still that I kind of cut off, but they're going to get covered up by the photo anyway, or embellishments, so I'm not worried about it. So then I cut this 4x4 card, and what I did was just cut off both edges so that the flowers show on both sides, and it looks like it was almost purposely made that way. So here I'm taking this photo, and I'm just adding on those two photos onto that striped pattern paper, and it totally covered up the words, so you can't even tell there was words there. And those are just more pictures of him holding the little, it's not a microscope, I can't think of the word this morning. So I'm just going to add a couple little word stickers around, and then I'm going to get out some ladybug, of course a ladybug sticker. And I don't really worry about embellishing too many of these or doing really extravagant. When you're doing pocket pages, a few embellishments on a few of them does just fine, and then a couple just with photos, it just helps your eye to rest if not every photo is decorated. But if you like to embellish and decorate every photo, then by all means go ahead, but don't feel like you have to. So I just trimmed this photo down, gave it a little border and a couple word sticker strips, and then of course the ladybug enamel sticker, and that one was good. And then I'm going to take this pattern paper and I'm going to trim it down. And this pattern paper, if you look close up, I'm not sure how well you can see it in the video, it looks like grass, which is part of the reason I used it on this layout, because of the, they are eaten outside in the grass, so I liked that aspect of it. And I'm just, again, trimming down a couple more photos just to kind of go so I can border them on these grass pictures. This photo I decided to trim down. There was a lot of extra busy space around it, and I didn't really want everything else that was in that photo, so I just trimmed it down, and I flipped that green pattern paper over, and on the other side is that polka dot. So just looking around for more stickers. I'm going to go ahead and pop this little speech bubble sticker up, and sorry if I have to keep clearing my throat, I think I have allergies. Ugh. But so that little sticker says hello, and then I added a little flower and of course a ladybug. I love the ladybugs, and I don't have a whole lot of layouts that need ladybugs, or which you could use them on anything really, but I kind of wanted to use up a lot of them on this layout. I figure why not? So I went ahead and mounted that photo just down on the green grass pattern paper, and I just trimmed it down a little, just added a heart sticker and a little ladybug, and then that works good for me. So now I'm just going to kind of lay them out a little bit, and you will kind of see how they are going to look when they are in the page protector. I'm just going to move them up because I realized I was not in the camera. So I'm going to lay them out, and like I said, you won't see, there's no pictures in the end of this video, which I apologize for, but this is pretty much how they are going to go on the page protector. So I realized that I was one photo short, so I'm just playing around, and 6 of the photos will go on one side and 6 of them will go on the other side. So then I had this very large sticker, and since I was short a photo, I just have put down that pattern paper, and I'm going to pop up this sticker, and I'm just going to kind of make it like a focal 3x4 card, kind of like making my own journaling card there. So I'm just taking all the backing of my foam tape off, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue that down there. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!